Are you worried about the United States in the year 2025? Hear from a man in 2048. His name is Stephen Kelly, and he has a warning for you.
Basically, this is part one of the best Friday night of my life. And, I mean, to me, it didn't start great because this AI cab was just pissing me off. And I think we just took this technology shit way too far. And I kind of wish we had human cab drivers back. Why should I stand in front of my apartment building and shiver, waiting for an autocab to come by? I should have called for one. But I want to leave all that technology behind for one night, even my phone. I thought I could get away with a lighter coat tonight, but I was wrong. Chicago still knows how to deliver winter, so I'm stuck, freezing my ass off in this thin jacket, trying to look cool. Seeing an orange autocab behind a cluster of cars headed in my direction, I wave, yelling, "Autocab!" A plucky orange car with black side stripes and black lettering on its door, Chicago Supercabs, squeals to a stop, inches from the curb as its gas engine goes silent to electric. It commands with a female voice.
Please hold your phone over the scanner located near the door handle.
I don't have my phone with me. Can I still use a credit card?
Please hold the credit card over the scanner. It will scan both the chip and your handprint.
Reaching for my wallet, I do my big city look around, seeing if some wild pack of thieves might be lurking. I'm safe. While I hold the card in front of the door scanner, well aware of a possible gang of thieves, a wave of red lasers works down my hand. An orange gull-wing door opens, and I get inside, taking a seat on a black leather bench. Immediately, the female autocab goes into sales pitch mode.
If you are interested, I have the new Big Cigs, which are only $20 a piece. I'm equipped with a full complement of alcoholic beverages and can run a tab while driving. I'm not allowed to carry illegal drugs, so please do not ask. However, I can drive you to certain parts of the city where those things are known to be available, if that is your pleasure.
The car finally pauses for a human response. I want to go to the Red Door Tavern on North Orleans Street.
The fare will be $42.50. Shall I charge it to your card?
Damn, that's expensive.
Would you like to suspend your service tonight, sir?
No, go ahead and charge it to the card. The plucky orange car takes off, forcing me against the bench seat, weaving its way through traffic. I could have walked the half mile to the train stop at the university and taken the L, which would have gotten me within walking distance of the bar. I would have saved $30, but I don't feel like dealing with a pack of thieves that ride the trains. Over the last 2 weeks, there has been a shooting every night.
Would you like a conversation?
I'm trying to leave technology behind for the night, and I have this piece of scrap metal asking me if I want small talk. I think we took all this technology shit way too far. No, I don't want a conversation. Hell, I remember riding in cabs with human drivers. Drivers of different colors, sexes, sizes, shapes, everything. Each one had a unique story. Some of them hung crucifixes on their rearview mirrors. Others had bobbleheads from their favorite sports teams. Most cabbies, though, had pictures of their families plastered all over their visors, happy to tell you about little Johnny or Jill and how the job paid their kids' way through college. However, the coming of the BB5s would change everything. Bulletproof partitions, bulletproof windows, and extra steel between the doors meant cabbies always had a way to deal with small caliber guns. But it got to the point where there was no contact between the driver and the passenger at all. Body blasters made Chicago deadly for cabbies and passengers. Gangs needed something to test their new cannons on, and cabbies became the main targets. 50 drivers and nearly as many passengers were shot and killed during the first month of the BB5's release. Chicago panicked. taking all cabbies off the road. Everyone now called Chicago the most dangerous city in America, even though the same thing was happening across the country. Chicago rideshare and cab companies retrofitted their vehicles with autopilots, and all the other major cities followed suit. So now we're stuck with robots trying to make conversation, separating us from our cash. Little Miss Autocab chimes in.
Would you like music or Wi-Fi, sir?
How about some classical jazz? I ask, retrieving a normal priced Big Sig from my coat, casually lighting up.
No problem, sir.
At least these autocabs are all programmed to be polite. Not all the cabbies were that way. The autocab pulls alongside a curb in front of a dimly lit, standalone, red brick building with red overhangs over its two windows and a red door with multiple layers of cheap red paint covering the previous year's chips. The Red Door Tavern used to be quite the hangout when newspaper people still existed. I never got all that because this place isn't within drinking distance of the old downtown newspaper buildings. No one knows why this became a hangout for all of us choppers. Maybe the intersections around here used to be rich with body parts. As I reach for the autocab door handle, the orange gull-wing door opens on its own.
I'm allowed to accept tips, sir.
Tips? Where the hell do the tips go? Does this car have motorcycles at home to feed? Bullshit. They go to some company that's decided it was cheaper to replace humans with robots, wiping out a whole class of jobs. Tell me your kid's name, and I'll give you a tip, autocab.
I don't understand your statement, sir.
I guess no tip for you then, autocab. I step out on the sidewalk, slamming down the gull-wing door. The autocab speeds away, throwing dirt, trash, and road pebbles in every direction as I shield my face. Christ, that fucking robot is pissed at me.
This is the end of a transmission.